What is going on with the Lewis-Hamilton contract situation? Both him and the team have reaffirmed their commitment to one another, but the contract still seems to be far from being signed. And with Toto Wolff receiving new demands from the 7-time world champion every so often, will they ever come to an agreement? Stay tuned to find out. Despite ongoing speculation and rumors linking Lewis Hamilton with a potential move to a rival team, he has consistently expressed his loyalty and commitment to Mercedes. Reports have suggested a possible €140 million bid from Ferrari, fueling further speculation. However, in Barcelona, Hamilton hinted at talks, but emphasized that they were merely routine updates. When asked about the progress made in his contract negotiations with Mercedes, Hamilton said, "Yeah, but nothing else new to really add. I haven't signed anything yet, but I think we are meeting with Toto tomorrow, so hopefully we can get something done." It wasn't a subtle hint. We've had so many meetings, and this is just another one of the meetings we are having. Lewis Hamilton has revealed that the anticipated crucial discussions with Toto Wolff, scheduled to take place after the Spanish Grand Prix, did not happen at all. The ongoing speculation surrounding Hamilton's contract situation persists, with only a few months remaining on his current agreement with the Mercedes team. Following the race in Spain, Hamilton hinted at a meeting with Wolff scheduled for the following Monday, but he has now disclosed that no such meeting took place, which could potentially be a significant setback in finalizing a new contract. Although Lewis Hamilton acknowledged that some progress had been made regarding his contract negotiations, he did not provide any additional updates on his future plans. During an F1 press conference, interviewer Tom Clarkson raised the topic and inquired about any new developments in Hamilton's contract situation, asking the 7-time world champion, "You did say in Barcelona that you were hoping to hook up with Toto Wolff after the race to talk about your future with the team." Hamilton was quick to respond, saying, "We never hooked up." "No, we never hooked up." Clarkson further inquired, "Pizza?" To which Hamilton replied, "No, we never had pizza. I've seen Toto and we talked several times. We have a great relationship, so there is nothing else to say at the moment." Toto Wolff has consistently maintained that Lewis Hamilton will be driving for Mercedes in the upcoming season, even though no formal agreement has been reached. Prior to the last weekend's race, Wolff even hinted that a new contract could potentially be finalized over a casual cup of coffee. A discussion that will take more than a cup of coffee is the everlasting question: would a Lewis Hamilton-Max Verstappen pairing have worked? Fans have long debated about the hypothetical outcome of a race between Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton if they were to compete in equal machinery. Although the answer to this question may forever remain uncertain, there was an opportunity for Toto Wolff to bring together these fierce rivals under the Mercedes team. Max Verstappen was highly regarded as an exciting talent during his karting days, attracting the interest of both Mercedes and Red Bull as they recognized his potential to become a future champion. Red Bull, Verstappen's current team, offered him the opportunity to make his Formula One debut at the remarkably young age of 17, ultimately securing his signature and outmaneuvering Mercedes in the process. This missed opportunity is something Toto Wolff, the head of Mercedes, has expressed regret about while looking back. Toto Wolff disclosed that he engaged in discussions with Max Verstappen's father, Jos Verstappen, and his manager back in 2013. The Verstappens even visited Wolff at his residence in Vienna during that time. However, Wolff was unable to secure a racing seat for Max, whereas Red Bull offered him a seat at Toro Rosso for the 2015 season. In an interview with ESPN, Wolff expressed regret for not signing the talented driver, acknowledging his potential as a future world champion. He went on to say, "That wasn't an option back then. We had two drivers that I was extremely happy with, namely Nico and Lewis." Following Nico Rosberg's retirement in 2016, Max Verstappen was already committed to a long-term contract with Red Bull, making him unavailable for Mercedes. As a result, Mercedes chose Valtteri Bottas as Lewis Hamilton's teammate. However, Toto Wolff has often pondered whether Verstappen would have been a superior choice for the team. While reflecting on this, Wolff stated, "Would Max and Lewis have worked together? Maybe not, and Lewis has been a Mercedes driver all his life, so that's a tough question I've never had to ask myself or the organization." Despite Max Verstappen going on record to say that he doesn't care about breaking records, Lewis Hamilton holds the belief that the Dutchman has the potential to surpass his own Formula One record of 103 race victories. Hamilton acknowledged that Verstappen and the Red Bull team are well positioned to challenge his remarkable achievement. However, Hamilton expressed his desire to continue extending his lead. Hamilton made these comments ahead of the Canadian Grand Prix, in which Verstappen was highly favored to secure his 41st victory, thereby matching Ayrton Senna's number of wins. When questioned about the possibility of Verstappen eventually equaling or even surpassing his own record, Hamilton provided a clear and definite response, saying, "He has got a very long career ahead of him, so absolutely. Records are there to be broken, and he has got an amazing team." Despite acknowledging the potential of his rivals, Lewis Hamilton emphasized that he and the Mercedes team would spare no effort in their quest to reclaim the coveted top step of the podium. Hamilton's determination to regain the winning position remains unwavering. He added, "We have to work harder to try and continue to extend it. I hope that at least within the last period of time in my career, we get to have some close racing." Following a strong performance in the previous round in Spain, Lewis Hamilton expressed optimism about the upcoming upgrades for Mercedes. He went as far as to suggest that these improvements could potentially enable Mercedes to challenge the dominant Red Bull team at the Silverstone circuit. Hamilton's confidence in the team's ability to close the gap and compete at a high level was evident when he said, "I am really hopeful. The performance we had in Spain, each lap I was only about 3/10 off max, which is the closest we have been this year. I am hoping by Silverstone we would have taken another step, so I am hopeful maybe that it will be a race where we can actually race them." While addressing the topic of contract renewal with Mercedes, Lewis Hamilton downplayed the likelihood of an immediate announcement. However, he made it clear that his intention is to reach a positive resolution and conclude a new contract with the team. Hamilton expressed his commitment to continuing his journey with Mercedes, despite not providing specific details about the timing of any potential announcement. "I've seen Toto. We have talked several times. It will get done when it is done. If that's next week or a month's time, as long as it gets done, I am not really bothered." It may indeed take a long time, because reports suggest that Lewis Hamilton has made an astonishing demand for a 5-year Formula One contract in order to re-sign with Mercedes. The 7-time world champion reportedly wants to continue racing until the seasoned age of 43. If such an agreement were to be reached, the contract could be worth a staggering €250 million. An insider told the Daily Mail, "Lewis wants 5 years, and if it were just a 1-year extension, I don't think he'd accept it. They may need to reach a compromise because, while George has probably made peace with the idea of Lewis being around for a couple of years, he might not accept being in the shadow of his teammate for the long term. There is always a lure about Ferrari, but Lewis will probably think that his only hope of winning his 8th title is by staying where he is. Money is not a delaying factor. With the Canadian Grand Prix right around the corner, it seems like a contract won't be finalized until after that race. But what do you think? Is 5 years too much to ask for the aging Hamilton? Do you think there are other factors delaying the negotiation? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell for the hottest F1 news.